Hello, McVeigh Dragons. This is for second grade. Welcome to Mr. Thornley's Music Class Volume 3, the third video in the music lesson series. I want you, when we start here, I want to start with review a little bit on note reading. Last time we had class, I had on my TV behind me the grand staff, and we worked on the treble clef staff a little bit, and hopefully you remember the notes, and you can refer back to my other video in case you forget. But on the treble clef staff, the spaces were F-A-C-E for face, going from the bottom to the top, and the lines, E for every, G for good, B for boy, D for does, and F for fine. We didn't start bass clef yet, part of the grand staff. We didn't do the bass clef staff. We'll do that in the future here. But I want you to practice treble clef staff. Next week we're going to work on rhythm patterns, what they look like written on the staff. The first video we practiced reviewing the rhythm patterns, but I'm going to show you what they look like written on the staff. And I did show you a little bit in school before we had our, the virus thing, coronavirus break here. But I'm going to show you the rhythm patterns, what they look like written on the staff again. We'll do that next week. I asked you guys to listen to a video I uploaded called Morning is Broken, the song. And the recording sound quality wasn't the greatest, but you should be able to figure out by listening. I think I asked you to do the meter, figure out the meter, the phrases, and the sections. Sections is our main focus, but hopefully you can do the phrases too. Now, when you see this video here, I'm going to upload a better quality. I found out that my Samsung cell phone has a better microphone than my MacBook Pro computer here. So you could hear all the notes a little better, and it just has a better tone quality and everything. I'll do that for your reference to refer back to as well. But hopefully, even with that video, that sound quality wasn't the best, you should be able to figure out the sections and the phrases in the meter. If you said that the song has 2 sections, I would say you're correct. Now, it does change keys in the song a little bit, and it plays the one section, which would be the B section, in a different key. So they could be considered another section, a C. Sometimes people might call it B prime. We're just going to call it B for now. But it basically is an ABA form. The A section is basically this. It sounds like an introduction, but it keeps coming back, so it's really a section. If you listen to the Cat Stevens recording, I think I might have asked you to listen to Cat Stevens singing this. He made it a big hit. The A section is played on piano, instrumentally. In the B section, he sings. But the A section is like this. Right, that was the A section. And then it goes to this part. That's the B. That's the part, if you listen to Cat Stevens recording, he's singing. And it's the verse section. Each time it's sung, it has different words. It's back and forth between those two. Now, the A section, when it goes to the modulation, it changes keys. So it starts in like C and ends up going into D. That A section is extended a little bit to do the modulation. And it also gets you back, at the end, ends up going back into C, but it actually ends up on a D chord because it ends with that A section, which starts with a D and ends like that. So the song's kind of in C and D. It's back and forth, which makes it a little more complex, but it's in ABA form, basically. All right. Now I'm going to break down the phrases for you. In the A section, you kind of hear this. Bum, bum, that's one phrase. Bum, bum, that's another phrase. And then this. Bum, bum, that's a third phrase. Bum, bum. So it kind of has 4 phrases on that. Like that. Okay. And then for the verse section, the B section, which goes like Okay, I'll show you the phrases like this. It goes, well, let's see. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum. All right, so if I count it right, I think it's 8 phrases. So the verse section has like 8 phrases. The A section, which is played instrumentally, has 4 for the general part. Like I said, there is the A section sometimes is extended to do the modulation, but it's basically an ABA form, basically, okay? And those are the phrases. If you said the meter was the meter of 3, you would be right. And if you listen to, I'll play this section because it's really, really noticeable in this section here, the verse section. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You really hear that. So it isn't a meter of 3. And like I said, I'm going to upload another. It should be, by the time you see this, the better recording should be uploaded. So you can refer back to it and listen and hopefully enjoy it. It's a really nice melody. It's a pretty song. And it's a springtime song. Now, I want to get back to the song that we started for our class last time, which was Old Dan Tucker. And it's a shame we can't meet for this because it has a great dance, line dance that goes with this. That changes with the sections. But when I played it last time all the way through. I'm going to play it again. But this time, instead of you just identifying which section you hear, I want you to be able to play a rhythm pattern on the A section and a different rhythm pattern on the B. Okay? Now, this song's kind of quick. It's really like, say, Old Dan Tucker was a mighty man. It's like that fast in 4. You're going to do, like, in the A section, I want you to go like, like, Old Dan Tucker. So, pie, rest, pie, rest, pie, rest. Old Dan Tucker was a mighty man. Washed his face with a frying pan. Combed his hair with a wagon wheel. Had a toothache in his heel. So get out of the way, old. Now here, I'm going to change the B section. I'm going to change the pattern. Get out of the way. Say, get out of the way, Old Dan Tucker. Get out of the way, Old Dan Tucker. We do rest pie. And that's going to be a hard change. It's going to take you a long time to get that, I bet you. So get out of the way. Say, get out of the way, Old Dan. So it's rest pie, rest pie. Get out of the way, Old Dan Tucker. Get out of the way, Old Dan Tucker. Get out of the way, Old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Bum, 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 bum. And now it goes back to pie, rest. If you can do that, you're really good because that's kind of difficult. But it's a challenge. You're at home. You have all this time. So work on it. So I'll try to sing through it real quick. I'll get you the change from... I'll try to go from the change from A to B back to A, just that much of it. All right, so it goes like, Old Dan Tucker, let's see, Old Dan Tucker was a mighty man. He washed his face in the frying pan, combed his hair with a wagon wheel, had a toothache in his heel. So get out of the way, Old Dan Tucker, get out of the way, Old Dan Tucker, get out of the way, Old Dan Tucker, you're too late to get your supper. Old Dan Dump, I forgot the words. Sorry about that. But anyway, you hear how it goes. So I'll go from the B back into A. It's got different words next time. So it goes, Old Dan Tucker came to town. So it goes like, get out of the way, get out of the way. Old Dan Tucker, get out of the way. Old Dan Tucker, get out of the way. Old Dan Tucker, you're too late to get your supper. Old Dan Tucker came to town, riding a billy goat, leading a hound. Hound dog barked and a billy goat jumped. Dan fell off and landed on his stump. So get out of the way, Old Dan Tucker, like that. Okay? I got glasses, but it's still far away to see those words. Thornley's going blind here. All right, I'm going to play it this time and see if you can do the change. It's going to be hard. You're probably not going to... It's going to take some practice, but you have the time, okay? It is a challenge. It's pie rest in the A section. Old Dan Tucker. So it's 1, it's pie rest. It's like pie rest, pie rest. It's fast tempo. Pie rest, pie rest, pie rest, pie rest. B, Okay, B is rest pi, rest pi, rest pi, rest pi. All right. So I'll play it and see if you can do it. Okay. If not, just keep practicing it. I'm gonna go 1, 2. You'll start on old. So old Dan. Okay, old. 1, 2, here we go. Old Dan Tucker was a mighty man who washed his face with a frying pan, combed his head with a wagon wheel, had a toothache in his heel. So get out of the way, Old Dan Tucker, get out of the way. Old Dan Tucker, get out of the way. Old Dan Tucker, you're too late to get your supper. Okay? Old Dan Tucker, town, riding a billy goat, leading a hound. Hound dog barked and Billy Goat jumped. Dan fell off and landed on a stump. Big, get out of the way. Old Dan Tucker, get out of the way. Old Dan Tucker, get out of the way. Old Dan Tucker, you're too late to get your supper. Okay, so that's going to take some time. There's no doubt about it. That's a hard little part to change your rhythm like that from pi rest to rest pi in the sections. You're going to find that a challenge. All right, but just keep practicing. Now, after you do that, I want you to add in your own patterns. You might go just like, Old Dan Tucker. Let's see. Old Dan Tucker was a mighty man. Just as this pi rest. It's like really pi rest, rest, rest. Pi rest, 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 pi rest, rest, rest. And then you might do like the same thing you did. You might go, what you did before. Or, you do like rest pi, rest pi, rest pi, rest pi if you want. Do what I kind of did. See if you can do that and then change up. Okay? If you have a drum, you can play this on drum or clap it. Or if you have a tambourine, play it on tambourine, whatever. Okay? If we were in class right now, in school, we'd have the dancing going on, and we'd have some people playing on A section, some people playing on B. Some people may be playing on both sections, and maybe even change their pattern like we're just doing now on the sections. But that's a big challenge to change your rhythm from the A to the B. Because you have that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and all of a sudden it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? But do the best you can. All right? Let me know how you do on that. Yeah, you can post your comments either on Schoology. Some people have been doing that, or post them on YouTube. I've been seeing a few comments on that. But keep up with the videos. Be kind to your parents. Be respectful. All right, and follow the McVeigh best, and follow social distancing, and have a great day, week. All right, bye.